Hello, and welcome to this live Forex trading session. As usual, we're just going to analyze the markets, mainly the Euro-US dollar market and the dollar-Canadian market. And then afterwards, we'll take questions and address any issues you have regarding trading on your platform. So we'll start as usual by looking at the economic calendar. I'll just bring that up. So today is Wednesday, the 22nd of September, and as usual, my economic calendar is set at GMT +2. So the times I'll be quoting are GMT +2 times. So do make sure you set your own economic calendar to the time zone you are currently at. So let's see what's coming out today that could affect the Euro-US dollar and the dollar-Canadian dollar, which are the markets we're looking at. We can see the Bank of Japan interest rate decision has come and gone. And looking at today at 8 p.m. GMT +2 today, we have the mega report for this week. And definitely the mega report for today is the US Fed interest rate decision. Currencies are especially sensitive to interest rate decisions. And of course, this interest rate decision being due out from the United States would have a huge impact globally. So it would affect all global stock markets, the commodities market, all currency pairs, the fixed income securities market. So all markets will be affected by this report. So there's a very high probability of the markets, all markets and all currency pairs trending sideways prior to this report at 8 p.m. GMT +2. So I'm just going to avoid trading the markets today, leading up till 8 p.m. And of course, because the report is coming out very late in the day, I will only be having one attempt at 8 p.m. and probably only just watch the market for about an hour, because the stock markets, the global stock markets are all closed by 9 p.m. US time. So it'll just give you about an hour to trade. So I'll just, assess the markets just before the report, place my orders. And if the market hasn't taken my orders within about an hour, I'll stop trading. Of course, if it takes my order, I'll only have one live attempt in view again of the short time I have to trade. So that's the plan for today. Again, just keep an eye on market watch just to see if there's anything that could be creating uncertainty in the global markets. We've been watching what's been happening with the property developer in China, Evergrande. That could, affect the market. So that's one to keep an eye on, the China Evergrande issue. But the Chinese government is now pumping market into that industry to prop it up and avoid any further problems. So just watch that space. So let's go to the charts. So we'll start with the Euro-US dollar. So we'll start with the daily time frame and the swing trade. So from a swing trade point of view, you can see the moving average is still flat. So there are no swing trade opportunities at the moment. So we'll go to the 5-minute time frame. So looking at the 5-minute time frame, you can see the market is trending sideways. Again, that's not surprising in view of the US interest rate decision due out later on the day. So like I said, I'm not going to place any pending orders. I'm just going to leave the market alone. So I'll come to the dollar-Canadian dollar. So looking at the daily time frame, again, we can see today's moving average 100 is 1.2483. And I've adjusted my pending sell order to sell just 2 pips below that at 1.2481 with a 100 pip stop loss. So I've done that already. So that's my pending sell order. So that's all I need to do from a swing trade. So I'll go to the 5-minute time frame. Again, looking at the 5-minute time frame, you can see the market is trending sideways. And again, that's not surprising in view of the US Fed decision coming out later on the day. So again, I'm going to leave the market alone. I'm not going to place any pending orders and then reassess just before the US interest rate decision at 8 p.m. GMT +2. So that's my plan for today. So any questions? If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or send your question through the chat box.